Great day to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Great day to be alive. I just wanted to communicate, man. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to talk, to be honest. Bro, I think that it's important for us to talk on a daily basis. Straight up. Straight up. I think it's part of we just supposed to talk every day. Straight up. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, the world is going to try to judge you and tell you all this stuff. They're going to try to label you and say that you're this and that. I would argue, man, that you should really be careful with the people. Like, for example, if somebody judges you, for example, if they say like, oh, you crazy and stuff like that, I wouldn't react, but I would definitely get away from that person, because a lot of times people perceive you to be like them. So what that means is, like, be times that you gotta get away from people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I think it's my first cup of coffee today. You gotta get away from certain people sometimes, because that shit'll hold you back. You know what I mean? Like, some people will just say all this nonsense, and depending on your age, like, for example, if you are growing up in a household and they call you something, a lot of times you're gonna grow up thinking you're that, and it starts off as a joke. You know what I'm saying? And I know it builds character, but I also think that we need to educate ourselves about the power of the mind, the subconscious mind. And I'm not claiming to be a guru, by the way. That's not what I'm doing and talking about this. For those of you that be talking that shit, I'm literally bringing it to your awareness, the importance of that book, Psychology. I'm bringing it to your awareness because, just like me, if I was not aware of it, I would have not known. So it's my duty to make sure that you get the message. And I know there's going to be a whole bunch of people that talk shit. But guess what? That's what the fuck they do. That's what they do. They just talk shit all day. But I'm going to keep helping people, because there's always that one person that's listening. And for you, I got you, bro. I realized recently that, man, it's not that people don't want to be helped. It's just a few people want to be helped. There's a few people that actually want help. There's a lot of people that will tell you they want help. And there's a lot of people that are going to act as if they are doing the right steps to get help, but a lot of times they not. I've been working on a lot, but mainly myself, over the last long time. And full circle, bruh. Full circle. All come full circle. And I'm not even there, bro. I'm not even, like, I haven't even fucking hit my peak. My actual, like, best time of my life. But I have. You know what I mean? Because things will never be like they once were. And I used to ride through these streets, and I did it again as a conscious man, just rolling through the streets of Tampa, just like cause I fucked these streets up, man. I knew every street, and not fuck these streets up from like a thug perspective, just for clarity, people. I'm not claiming to be something I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. But I fuck these streets up from like racing, being just living and growing up in Tampa, you know what I'm saying? Like, going to bitches' houses, you know what I mean? Like, racing, just picking up people, friends, family, work, everything, school, just life. A lot of my upbringing was here in Tampa. And I'll be leaving in a couple days, but I realized that, man, dog, like, I seen so many things, man. It's so many things, and it's not bad, bruh. It actually ain't bad. But I seen a lot of stuff that I think that I don't know what I gotta say. I can go any direction. But I'm choosing to fuck up on camera, man. I'm choosing to continue to talk. Because what is the opposite? I'm gonna ask you motherfuckers, what is the opposite? You want me to just sit here in silence? You want me to just think all day? What if we were meant to communicate to the world? Whatever your thoughts are, whether good, bad, or indifferent, what if we supposed to get information out of our head? What goes up must come down, and what goes in must come out. And I'm like, bro, there's something about the air, bro. There's something about spirits. There's something about culture. There's something about environment. There's something about roots. There's something about memory, dog, that you can't take away. And for those of you that I'm gonna play chess with you motherfuckers. And I'm telling you I'm playing chess. So I had to take another approach. I have been trying to do things correct, and clearly it's incorrect. So I'm gonna take a different approach. And sometimes I try to be super ethical. I try to be honest. I try to be upfront and try to do things right and educate and help people. But you know what, dog? Don't nobody want no fucking help. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want help. Nobody want to hear that shit. They just want to be sold. They want to be hustled. They want to be lied to. They want to get played. So, watch this. This week only, I will be, and it's so crazy because I'm so used to being ethical, bro. It's like I always want to give the truth and like kind of share some information that's positive, and it's like, the fuck, I could sit here and just talk nonsense and not help anybody. I could sit here and just fucking talk about nothing, and all of a sudden more people are listening. Like, they're more engaging. It just speaks to the ignorance of people. It speaks to how ignorant we are. The lack of education that we carry in this fucking mind of ours. But I'll say this. I realize that regardless of how good you are, or retarded, or stupid, not the art, read, you know what I'm saying? Forgive me, YouTube. I ain't mean to say. I'm gonna try to slow down and not say it. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't intentional. But if you are, you know, delayed in some things, bro, catch up. This world is happening so fast, bro. Everything is happening so fast. And if you do not latch on to what's coming, you're going to regret it. You have massive opportunity in front of you, and it does not require you to have the credentials that you once needed. You now have the ability to develop a skill set. Oh, pause. Develop a skill set. See, half you motherfuckers are complacent. See, there's one thing about helping people that are ignorant. But if you're arrogant, if you know you don't know some shit, but you try to trick yourself into thinking you know everything, or if you genuinely don't want to learn, then this ain't for you. But for those people, and I know it's a small amount, and I gotta, it's my duty, bro. I've been meeting way too many people. I've been doing way too many small acts, low-key acts of, I want to say kindness, but it's not really, it's just acts, doing stuff that I realized, bro, like, we really gotta do, we got like a duty out here, bro. Like, it ain't just walk around and just pray for the best. Nah, bro, there's like real deal opponents in this motherfucker. There's like forces that are not aligned with what you really want. And I just say that because it sounds cool, because the truth is, the only force that is holding you back is you. That's the problem. A lot of us, we want to blame somebody. It feels good to say, oh, because. What about you? Have you did something today that fucked you up, that didn't make you the better person? Is this something you did that made you slow down in the progress you were making? Or is this something that you are not doing that's supposed to help you make progress in life? Are you considering that's the reason? Are you considering the fact that you have not been consistent going after your goals like you're supposed to, and that's the only way you're going to accomplish your goals? Have you considered that versus blaming other people? Now, I know some people are going to say, you just blame XYZ. I did. But I'm also acknowledging my fuck up, my flaw, and half the time, people don't even do that. So how can we fix it? How can we improve? How can we start making practical progress in our life? How could we start making practical progress in our life? How could we continue making practical progress in our life? I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Nobody wants you to fucking win more than you. Stop depending on somebody else to give you permission to fucking win. Your wife is not gonna give you permission. Your family is not gonna give you that confirmation that you're expecting and you need, bro. You need to lock the fuck in, dog. And locking the fuck in means taking advantage of every opportunity. Talking to as many people possible about your product, your service. Dialing in your offer, your pitch. Oh, but I'm not even doing that. So because I'm not doing it, does that make it not real? So should you not listen to me because I'm not doing that? Because if that's how we're gonna start filtering who we listen to, then you motherfuckers are listening to the wrong ones when you hear these fucking ads and all these videos that come up on gurus and people that are trying to teach you stuff, right? But why do you listen? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my SVJ and I'm going to record some videos and compare the view shit. And I want you guys to realize, dog, like, people only listen because of the stuff you have, not because of what you're saying. So a lot of times somebody got a lot of cool stuff and all of a sudden everything they say is gospel. What's actually happening is they just have a whole bunch of fucking fake ass people gassing them up, giving them all this false power that they're never gonna actually own. They're never gonna own it. Never. And I know that. Cause the accolades, camaraderie, the encouragement, the fake listening to, cause when you got money, all of a sudden everybody understands you. Every time you say something, it's like, yeah, they agree. And all of a sudden, all the things you say is funny. And all of a sudden, you become a funny person. Oh, you cute, you funny. You a funny man. Right? Why is that? Guys, I'm telling you, dog. Do not be fooled. In fact, I will argue, bro, like, really evaluate the person that's teaching you, bro. Not that you need to, don't be a skeptic and not listen to people. That's not what I'm saying, but interview the people that you invest a lot of time with. Interview the people that you are about to invest a course in. Think about this, guys. Like, let's just say hypothetically, you just see a course and something about it caught your attention. You said, yes, this is for me. We're not gonna get into the algo and what you searched up and ads and all that, but all things being equal, now what? You click on this ad, now what? Now you are simply becoming aware of something new. That's it. All these people telling you that they're gonna help you make money online and all this is bullshit. Because you gotta be the one to help yourself make money online. People are gonna provide resources and they're gonna charge you for it. I'm gonna charge you for some resources. I'm gonna charge you for time. I'm gonna upsell you. I'm gonna downsell. I'm gonna offer more products and services. But I'm gonna tell you guys this, what you guys are paying for is time. You're paying to shortcut the process. What you're shortcutting is the education to get the information. You're shortcutting that. And I'm not gonna say that is good or bad, because it really depends on your experience, where you're at, your ultimate goal. You just may be trying to come up real quick, and then after that you may want to develop. I don't know. And everybody's different. I don't recommend it. I recommend doing things right from a foundational perspective. Learn yourself. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys this. You know how many people, I've been by myself for so many years, bro. So many fucking years, bro. I'm talking about years, bro. And for a while I thought I was gonna like I'm gonna be, and when I say by myself, it's not like a regret. Whoa, it's me by myself. It's a really thankful I was by myself, because a lot of people haven't even lived 4 months by themselves, and they want to take the world on. They haven't even been by themselves for more than 3-4 months, a year. And when I say by yourself, most people's perception is that it's like, oh, my apartment and stuff. No, I'm talking about just being by your fucking self, dog. Because even people, like, they get it confused. They like, oh yeah, I'm on my own, and then they get roommates, or they have their boyfriend or girlfriend move in with them. So most people have never experienced actually being by themselves. Everybody's always acquiescing, pivoting, compromising, going somewhere, doing something for somebody else. And there's like, it's good because that's life, bro. That's life. That's community. That's how we build. That's how we grow. That's how we love each other. We stick together and we make things happen. We love each other. We do cool things for each other because we care and fuck with each other, bro. But then there's some people there's different type of people in the world. You know what I mean? And not everybody's supposed to live the life that you live. There's different departments in this motherfucker. Some people that go to war, some people cook, some people clean, some people fuck, some people teach, some people, bro, everybody has a different role. But everybody having a different role does not mean you are not in control of the role you play. You are in full control of that. Not always, not initially. A lot of times, it really depends on your upbringing. So I share this because it's important. Again, awareness. You don't know, you don't know. But a lot of us, if you were raised around thugs, or if you were raised in the hood, or if you were raised around street racing, or if you were raised around prostitutes, or if you were raised around some pimps, or if you were raised around business owners, or if you were raised around CPAs and tax attorneys, or if you were raised around construction workers, or if you were raised around a restaurant owner, or if you were raised around an employee, or if you were raised around people that have entitlement, or if you were raised around slaves, you gonna have some of that residue in you. Say I'm lying. You can't tell me that you're not gonna have some of that residue in you. You are. But if you don't take the time to reset your paradigm, if you don't take the time to start accepting full responsibility for where the fuck you are, you're gonna fail. Period. You have to accept responsibility, and it's one of the it's like one of those bittersweet things, bruh. It's bittersweet. It's like cause here's the thing, a lot of people, they fake themselves out. They know that it's up to them, but they trick themselves. They trying to remove themselves from that position that they asked for, because they like, hold up, this a whole lot of responsibility. Actually, they require a little more than I thought. Come on, I know I'm not the only one that has kind of, you already in the water. You're like, fuck, man, all my clothes is wet, and I left my towel. I don't even have a towel, god damn it. I ain't even bring a towel. Nobody's in that position right now, or just me? Cause that's who the fuck I'm looking for. And I was gonna go ahead, but I'm trying to that's who I'm looking for. Bro, right now, there is massive opportunity for us to make progress. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. We have got to communicate. We have got to get better. We have got to improve. We have got to get better. We have got to improve. We have got to become better. I'm not the best version of myself, and I'm gonna keep saying that. But I'm hedging this shit because I want to make sure you motherfuckers don't make the uneducated decision, a fucked up decision, and not following, not learning, not becoming the best version of yourself based off my lack of professionalism. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he doesn't talk proper, or he's yelling, or he's not of a sound mind, or you clearly don't articulate your words correctly, or why don't you cut your hair, or all this bullshit, bruh. I'm gonna tell you guys this, for the people out there that really want to make progress in life, for those motherfuckers that know that they are supposed to be making changes and good decisions in life, for those people, look, listen up. I want you guys to think about this, and I'm gonna end it at 35. At 30. In the world, there's trillions of things happening. But let's just bring it down to reality. Let's say hypothetically, there are 1,000 things around you that you could perceive. 1,000 things. 1,000 things in the physical. And then let's just make believe that there's another 1,000 things happening inside the phone. So now we got physical and digital. There's 2,000 things happening. Now, let's just say, so we got physical, digital, and then let's just say another 1,000 inside mentally, just another 1,000 worth of things happening inside our mind. All right, be it a car, streets, work, money, bitches, legacy, opportunity, growth, serving. I mean, just so many other things, just a lot. Signs, lights, anything. There's just a lot of stuff going on. The point is, now let's go ahead and be a little more specific. Let's just say there's 1,000 videos on YouTube. And we know there's more than 1,000. But let's just say there's 1,000. Out of those 1,000 videos, 1,000 videos that you gotta scroll down. Just imagine 1,000 pictures that you go through on your phone. 1,000, well, not even 1,000. 1,000 pictures of videos that you go through your phone. You know that shit be like, God damn. I mean, you can make it speed up if you do the whoo, and you let it roll, whoo. But if you go, that's pretty fast too. But if you kind of just look through them, if you look through every picture, it'll take a while, right? It'll take a little bit. Especially if you got it zoomed in to a decent, it'll take a little bit. And then this person out of nowhere saying something bad is like, why don't you stop? Or what are you doing? Or these videos are pointless. Or whatever, bro. Of the 1,000 photos, these little micros, these little photos that you're scrolling down looking at all this one person stops on yours, on your little picture, and they say, you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. And then it's a real thing, bro. I really thought this shit was just talk until I seen it for myself, bro. Like, those motherfuckers are never the ones that actually have their face to the fucking product, dog. Rarely, dog. I mean, I'm not gonna say never, because I'm pretty sure there's an OG out there that talks shit and puts a face to it. I'm pretty sure that exists. But it ain't most people. So why I say that is because it's real, dog. Like, I could sit here and really not post another video for the rest of my life based on just, if I were to listen to what people say on comments. If I were really to just listen to what they said, bro, I would just like, and then you analyze this through, bro. I'm a real time analyze this shit through. Okay, so hypothetically, let's play this out. All right, so I get this message, I look at the comment, I post a video, I look at this comment, and then imagine, let's play this out. I stop doing what I'm doing. I stop trying to progress. I stop trying to break through. I stop trying to win. Imagine, okay, so I'm not gonna post this video. Imagine, I'm just gonna, all right, chill. He's right. Man, that one person, I don't even know his name, but whatever it was, like, he's right. That person's right. I should, like, imagine, bro. And that's happening at scale. That shit is happening at scale. And the sad part is that you are being selfish. You're not even thinking about the people that you could serve. There's people that you could help. There's people that only you are going to be able to impact, dog. Only you. And you better know that. Stay strong. If you have any questions, comment below. Talk to you soon. Let's go.